Confidence keeps haters at bay because their attacks don't work. They are met with disdain, detachment, or completely ignored. That is the power of knowing your worth. That is the reason why idols like Wonyoung thrive despite so much unwarranted criticism. Let's be honest. If you've ever struggled with shyness, you know how it can make even the simplest conversations feel terrifying. Speaking up at meetings, introducing yourself in social settings, or even expressing your opinion can feel like climbing a mountain. But what if you could flip that script and become the girl who commands the room just by showing up? Enter the Wonyoung Mindset.
제 자신이 좋은 것 같아요. 내가 가지고 있는 거 10분의 1도 못할 때가 많잖아요.
아쉬울 때가 많지.
근데 안 떠니까 나 있는 그대로 내가 갖고 있는 거 다 할 수 있는 상황들이
Wonyoung, a former member of IZONE and now a celebrated K-pop idol in IVE, is the blueprint for grace, confidence, and unapologetic self-expression. But she wasn't always the bold, radiant force we see today. Behind the camera lights and red carpet is a young woman who has learned to own her presence through intentional self-mastery. If you're ready to stop being shy and start speaking with confidence, here's how to do it Wonyoung style. First, Wonyoung doesn't just act confident, she is confident because she chooses that version of herself.
어떻게 그러지?
진짜 제 자신을 진심으로 사랑해줘야 되는데요. 단점보다 장점을 항상 많이 생각하면 될 것 같아요, 모두가.
If you hear yourself describe yourself as just shy or not outspoken, it's time for you to step into a new identity. Identity is not set in stone. Wonyoung embraced the image of someone graceful, feminine, elegant, and expressive. You can see the shift from her persona in IZONE to her persona in IVE. She aligned her mindset, her posture, and even her body language to that identity. So you can try this. Every morning, ask yourself, what would the confident version of me do today? Then dress like her, speak like her, and carry yourself like her, even before you feel ready. In fact, if you don't feel uncomfortable, you're not doing it right. Next is one of the reasons Wonyoung stands out is because she understands the power of stillness. If you often fidget, look away, and rush your words, you need to master the power of poise. Confidence feels like calm control. Even if you fidget, own it as a personal quirk rather than something to be ashamed of.
단점 물어봐도 돼요?
단점. 그러니까 이런 걸 안 생각하려고 해요. 단점도 사랑해줄 수 있으니까.
Watch Wonyoung in interviews. She takes her time. She pauses. She makes eye contact. She isn't afraid of silence because she knows she holds value. So you can start by slowing down your speech. Lift up your chin. Make deliberate movements. Let people lean in to hear you instead of shrinking back to avoid being seen. Next is to practice controlled exposure. Wonyoung didn't become eloquent by hiding in her comfort zone. From auditions to performances, she exposed herself again and again to the discomfort of being seen and heard.
보여줄 수 있게 앞으로 잘 부탁해.
장정이었는데 한국으로 빨리 돌아가서 가야제 축제 MC를 봐야 되거든요. 지금 내려오자마자 열심히 한복하고 공항 가야 돼요.
The secret is repetition with intention. Confidence comes from experience. The more you speak, the easier it gets. Try this. Start small. Introduce yourself at events. Speak at meetings. Post a video. Teach something on Instagram stories. Little by little, you'll become desensitized to the fear. Confidence isn't about being loud. It is believing you belong. And that belief, it needs daily nurturing. Affirm like it's your job. Like a muscle, practice will make it stronger. Wonyoung is known for her strong sense of self-worth and emotional intelligence. She likely practices a form of internal affirmations, visualizations, and strong mental discipline.
내가 진짜 기가 아니면은 타격이 없는 것 같아요.
정말 장하다 나 자신. 그래서 제가 장원영인가요?
아닌데 그럼 나랑 상관없는 말이 되잖아요. 근데 만약에 내가 진짜 그런 거였으면 그리고 그게 진짜 고쳐야 될 점이면 고치면 되는 거고 네. 진심으로 사랑해줘야 되는데요. 단점보다 장점을 항상 많이 생각하면 될 것 같아요, 모두가.
I want to be rich, I want to be healthy, and I want to be happy.
Affirmations are just things you say to yourself daily. So say this to yourself that I deserve to be heard. Repeat that until you believe it. My voice is valuable. I express myself with ease and clarity. The more you repeat these words to yourself, your brain believes what you say. So say things that build you, not break you. Next is to learn how to romanticize your voice. Have you ever noticed how Wonyoung makes speaking look like an art?
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off shortly. Please make sure that your seatbelt securely fastened.
This is no accident. She has trained herself to speak with softness, elegance, and presence. Her voice isn't just a tool, it's an asset. Record yourself speaking. Practice reading out loud with different emotions. Speak slowly, smile when you talk, and experiment with tonality. Learn to enjoy the sound of your own voice. It is beautiful. Next is to stop chasing perfection and start embracing presence. Wonyoung doesn't strive to be perfect. She strives to be present. In fact, it is dangerous to appear too perfect, as it is easy to fall from grace if you put yourself on a high horse. If you're shy, chances are your mind is filled with thoughts like, what if I mess up? Do they think I'm weird? Flip that. Focus on the message, not yourself. Shift the spotlight to your intention rather than your performance. Confidence blooms when you stop obsessing over how you're perceived and start being of service. Wonyoung's journey is proof that confidence isn't just for the naturally outgoing. It is a skill, it is a mindset, and it is available to you. So the next time shyness tries to silence you, ask yourself, what action can I do right now that supports my most confident, audacious self? Or better yet, just do something completely unlike you. As the Nike slogan says, just do it. See you in the next one. Love you. Bye.